My mom was from Mississippi, and she was from a big old Southern family, big old Irish family. Her name was Murphy, her last name, and she had 9 brothers and 1 sister. And her sister, my Aunt Audrey, married a World War II flying ace named Uncle Lucky, and he was a bomber pilot, flew B-17s during the war, and he became a crop duster when he got back after the war. And we used to go down and visit him, and Lucky'd take me flying. And he had a Stearman biplane that he'd pulled out the engine out of, which had a Lycoming engine, and put in a big old 450 horsepower Pratt & Whitney, and the thing would scoot. And we'd go flying down underneath the power poles, and then get to the end of the row of the crops, and then he'd do a flip over backwards and come back in for another pass. And I loved it. I was hooting and hollering this song for Uncle Lucky. Uncle Lucky was a rebel hand, a crop duster in a Delta land. Had an old plane made of cloth and wood. If your man couldn't get it, Lucky could. He was a flyboy back in World War II, 29 missions. He made it through in a B-17 over Germany. The boys called him Lucky, he seemed to be. Well, he came back home, married my Aunt Audrey. He did the flying and she did the laundry. Had a bunch of kids, 1, 2, 3, Carol and Donalyn and little Dewey. We go down to visit in the summertime. It was sticky and hot, but I didn't mind. Me and my cousins had watermelon fights, blue again gray in the firefly nights. Now Dewey was a little bit older than me, smart as a post, big as a tree. Used to push me around, call me Yankee trash, and I busted his nose with a lemon ash. Now Lucky took us out to the field one day. We're gonna take a ride now, what do you say? Dewey spun the prop with all his might, and them 9 big cylinders roared to life. Burning down the red dirt and into the dawn. Wind in my face, got my goggles on. Under the power lines, bring her around. You know, a steerman's made to fly upside down.
Who were some of your earliest musical influences?
Well, I started off, my dad used to play a lot of cowboy music and sing a lot of old cowboy songs when I was a kid. And then as my ma would come into the room and shake her head and go, Mike, you got to hear something else. And she put on an old Memphis Mini record, or she was from Vicksburg, Mississippi, so she had a real taste for the blues and jazz, and she'd put on Blind Willie McTell or something, and so I always listened to the blues a lot with that cowboy music, and it kind of, the two of them came together, and that's the style I play, which is kind of well, I call it Prairie Blues. It's kind of a mix between the blues and cowboy music. Well, we heard that his luck run out last spring in a fireball wreck out in County 13. Sat on the porch, I drifted away to a Mississippi field on a summer day. The sun's coming up on the Delta bottom, flying down low the fields of cotton. Do a loop-de-loop and bring her around. You know a steerman's made to fly upside down.